Photographers spend way too much time worrying about their camera choices when they should be worried about making the right choice for their lens. Using the wrong lens can actually ruin a photo, but choosing the correct lens could lead to your best photo yet. Hey, what's up guys, and welcome into the Landscape Photography University channel. On this channel, we help you improve your landscape photography and get you shooting the best landscapes of your life. I'll be cheering you on every step of the way. My name is David Johnston. Let's get into this video. Now, first we need to understand the differences in the two main kinds of lens for landscape photography, and that would be your wide-angle lens and your telephoto lens. When you're looking at a wide-angle lens, what you're looking at is a kind of lens that can distort what the scene actually looks like. This is a lens for big foregrounds that can lead to some very dramatic photos that have a lot of items placed in the composition around the main subject. Now, with a wide-angle lens, the subject should be able to be seen, but oftentimes, since a wide-angle lens can make things further away from you look a little bit smaller than they actually do, and things closer look a little bit bigger, the subject sometimes looks a little bit smaller in the scene. Now, on the flip side of that, a telephoto lens is a lens that compresses distance instead of elongates like a wide angle does. So with a telephoto, a compression is like mountain ridges stacked together in a sunset photo. Something that's pretty minimal, but that is the key for telephoto, is minimal compressed shots. So this should be more like a simple shot with a telephoto lens and compressing and stacking distances together to create a simplistic, minimalistic kind of photo. Now in just a second, we're gonna compare a simple and a dynamic photo. But first, if you're worried about composition or you've never felt comfortable with your photography, check out Landscape Photography University and our LPU Plus program that's gonna help you gain confidence and take the best photos of your life in as little amount of time as possible. Right now, you can get a 7-day free trial of that if you check that out in the video description link and in the link in the pinned comment. So let's look at a busy shot that would be shot with a wide-angle lens first. A busy shot is something that has a lot going on in the foreground and also in the background. When you look at the foreground, this could be items at the very bottom of your scene or on the edges or even at the tops of your scene. This is any reaching limbs coming in to the top of your composition. These are rocks coming in from the bottom of the composition, leading you to the actual subject of the photo, or objects coming in on the sides of your scene that lead you to your subject as well. Now, that's the key to these shots, is leading you to your subject. You don't just want to force objects into your foregrounds just because you can with a wide-angle lens. It has to make sense. They have to direct you to your main subject, or they take something away from your main subject. And you don't want that to happen. You want everything to complement your main subject with a wide-angle lens and have everything directing you to a single point in your photo. This is called leading the viewer through the photo strategically in a direct order and in a direct way. Adding too much can distract them, so you want to be sure you're simplifying a wide-angle shot even though there's so much going on in the photo. Now let's look at a telephoto shot and a simplistic photo. With a simplistic photo, it's kind of like, okay, I see the subject here, but there's not much else going on. There's not much that I can combine into a wide-angle scene, so a telephoto shot may be the way to go. Or there's a huge, vast overlook, but you just want to focus on one tiny part of that that's catching your eye. This could be like light hitting a mountain ridge in the sunset or early in the sunrise. This could be single trees on the horizon or in the landscape. These are very simplistic shots that can have a lot of dynamic light or energy to them, but you need to be sure that you're simplifying the composition as much as possible. This doesn't even have to be a complete subject. This could be desert cactus that are completely in the entire frame, and you're framing those up with a telephoto lens. Now, this is the way to go about deciding what lens to use, because again, the right lens could lead to a great photo, the wrong lens could lead to a disappointing shot. If you want more tips on how to improve your landscape photography, click or tap this video showing up on your screen right now.